I'm going to do videos, series of videos on the stuff I brought to SHOT Show this year. I've done this quite a few times, and people seem to appreciate the advice, and other people like to see what's in your bags, I guess. So we're going to start out with clothes, the most boring of stuff. But I guess there's some tips I can offer. I'm not a super traveler, but been using the same travel suitcase thing. Works pretty good. Let's see, we got some dirty stuff in here. So I usually leave this outside pocket for shoes or something. It's good to bring an extra pair of shoes. I bring basically a basic amount of cleaning up stuff, but not too much of it, so you don't have too many bags all together. It's basically the same stuff I started using when I was a kid in Scouts, and then that worked in the Army, and then it works for travel now. So in the top part here, I've got some scarves or bandanas or whatever, depending on how cold it is or how hot it is. Sometimes those are handy. I usually throw an extra hat in there. This time I threw the SHOT Show guide, which is a great book. They actually charge $75 for it, I guess, if you don't go to SHOT Show and get it for free. But this is a guide of basically everything, almost everything in the industry. Their contact information and addresses and stuff, so that'll come in handy when we're planning the trip this year. And then the map from the show. Anyway, I keep them in here because I like to keep one of those books every year, and this way it keeps it nice and flat. And then I also carry a deck of cards, and up until I guess recently I've been carrying these aircraft identification cards, but I'll be switching that out with my own AK cards now. A couple of pair of dice and felt. This is a small, it's only about as big as this suitcase, poker felt. It's got blackjack on one side and craps on the other. And we've had plenty of times when you're stuck somewhere and you want to entertain yourself because it's bad internet or no internet, just stuck somewhere with travel, and the dice and the felt there give you the chance to play craps or blackjack or anything with just some candies or something. So I'm not going to get too much into clothes other than to say I always bring something like sweatpants or shorts or something, so you have something to switch into when you're not doing whatever you're doing all day. A couple of pair of pants are good. I bring home my magazines and stuff in my suitcase because it ends up being smaller with the dirty stuff going into bags. So I carry this X-Proof bag, which is basically double Ziploc bag with a valve down here. So it's not working great now after, I guess this will be its 6th year going with us. But this thing's 6 years old, and I don't use it every day or anything, but every time I go traveling, this is all the dirty stuff. I put it in this bag. It's got a double Ziploc here that stays pretty decent even for being 6 years old. And once it's sealed, you smash on it, and this valve kind of burps all the air out, and it stays kind of vacuum packed. So I do that for, I bring a couple of those empty, and then put the dirty stuff in there, and it keeps the stuff that you didn't wear clean. This year, I threw the Everyday No Days Off. Makes this cool. Basically, it's a USA flag, but it's not. It's just all black, 100% black, but it's made as well as any real US flag would be, and it's all nylon and everything. So I just think it's neat. It's a not a flag, but still a little patriotic, just a little different, and it's cool. So I carry that around, put it up in the hotel room for pictures, and that's about it. So travel clothing, I guess you can find all kinds of videos on that. There's a couple of my tips for this boring part of the series. I'm sure the other ones will be more interesting unless you're really into clothes. Alright, that's the end of this one, and stay tuned for others. Leave us some comments wherever you happen to see the video. Thanks for watching.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.